show you uh, the ES futures and two trades, and then also how I use my indicator to trade. So just as a setup, so usually when you have a down week early and you get a reversal on a Thursday, you can be pretty comfortable that Friday's also going to carry through because the traders typically don't reverse the trade unless there's news going into the weekend. So that's why we positioned ourselves to to keep our puts on with UVXY. We figured there was a carry to this, and then with my signal for day trading is that you don't really need to hold it overnight to catch the trade, and you can start even looking at like 5 in the morning. This particular chart is just showing you the actual regular trading hour days for the market, and I just wanted to show you how Friday works. So here's one of the tips and tricks. Friday typically trends, so if you're going to get a movement, it's going to go in that direction. Again, unless there's news. But when you trade, you're playing probabilities anyway. You can outthink yourself into all the different manifestations. But first thing that I noticed when the market was open is that we've been above VWAP. Okay, and then my indicator here is if you're just scalping, you could just scalp every one of these crosses, um, and my big signal is when the intermediate trend is crossing up its signal line, and this is where you would have went long for sure. Okay, you would have took your trade right here, and then for me is that once it gets above the 80 line, is that this thing is what's called embedded, and there's no need to short it. You're just gonna lose money because that's what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna set you up on every one of these wiggles. So you could stay in the trade. You could have got out here in the pivot, made yourself a couple $100, and you'd have been done for the day. Or you could have just put a trailing on this and just let this thing go, 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 go. Now, one thing about a trend day, and the other thing to note too, is that I look at a number of different things. So when I look at the market, you know, um, I look at oil and ES, and oil's up and ES is up. So I knew with those both being up that the chances of us getting a two-way market was probably pretty slim, just historical experience. So I wait until the oil market's closing because then there's typically a change, and especially on a trend day, they usually reverse the trend after the oil market closes. So I just simply watch and watch and watch, and after right here is this is like around 2 o'clock. Is that I even noted it in our trading room. Is they said just watch at 11:40 for a reversal that's going to be tradable. And so when it crossed down, this was a signal to take a shot short. Okay, and and my view was if I was wrong, it probably is only going to come up to this pivot or up to the SD2 line. And so hey, lose $100 maybe to make a couple hundred plus, is worth a shot for me, and especially since we've already were profitable going along the trend day. And then lo and behold, it started rolling over, and then this third bar is where I called the short, and then covered at the VWAP. And so it was a quick 200 for me. Some guys made 300 on the trade, and so that's the thing I want to just show you, that you can know what day of the week it is, know what happened during the week, know the tendencies of the day, know your cross allocations. I mean cross allocation, more like cross attributions. What things are doing together, and that sets you up for an edge to make money trading. So this is a tip and trick, just in review, is that Friday's trend. My first clue was don't short. We're above VWAP going into the day. As soon as my intermediate signal line said This is a buy for sure. Don't even care what this is doing. This is pushing up. There's money coming in. There's a trend starting. And then that trend didn't abate all day. It was a pure Friday trade. Okay. And then after oil market closes, look for traders taking profit. And that's it. So, if you want to use the signal in the future, feel free. It works very, very often, and be a chance for you to make some good money. This is Bob from Trade Genius. If you're interested in our service, you can always go to the tradegenius.co. If you're interested in other tips or tricks we have, tradegeniusacademy.com. I have about 10 other tricks up there, and that we offer for sale. And then we have the day trading money machine we offer as well. And then this one I just want you to enjoy, and hopefully you can use it next Friday. We're going into a 3-day weekend, and if the market's down going into Thursday, Friday, then you're going to have another shot long. And if the market's up going into Friday, hey, we may have a shot with traders taking profit going into a long weekend. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.